So Marnz Malone became one of the littest rappers in the UK whilst living in a jail cell. Yes, a jail cell. So now you may ask me, yo Extra, what on earth are you talking about? Well, now when growing up, Marnz Malone had it far from easy. He grew up in an area which was heavily involved in gang culture, and he was living in poverty too. Marnz Malone was someone who came from the struggle, and because of this, he became a product of his environment. In 2018, Marnz Malone was sentenced to 11 years in jail for having possession of a gun, which he allegedly intended to do damage with. But this is where the story gets interesting. Now, before prison, Marnz was already a rapper. He was already writing and recording music, but he wasn't really getting the recognition he deserved. So you would think that when he got arrested, he would put his music career on hold. But Marnz said, nah, I'm about to go even crazier. So even behind bars, he continued to write and record a lot of music. And one thing about Marnz is that he was a great storyteller, and this was reflected in his music. Now, Marnz would always talk about the trauma, the pain, the regret, and the consequences he faced in his life. And the UK loved it. And even though he was behind bars, Marnz Malone gained a very big fan base in the UK music scene. So in 2022, he then released his first ever album, Trenchfoot. But Marnz was still hungry. He then followed this up 1 year later with another album called Maktub, which in Arabic means it is written. In 2024, he released an album called Tina's Boy, which was an album named after his mum. And then in 2025, he released another album called Sabah, which in Arabic means patience. Now, by this point in time, Marnz Malone was already seen as a massive star in the UK music scene, with hits such as Bail For You, Don't Go, Pandora's Box, and lots more all going crazy. And earlier this year, Marnz Malone was finally released from jail, but he was sent back to Jamaica. He released another album called Jacqueline, and regardless about whether Marnz Malone was still in the UK, the fact still remained the same. Marnz Malone had finally arrived, and he is now about to take over. And Marnz Malone might be one of the most authentic artists that the UK has ever seen.